Hello there, this Anonymous Oracle here with a pop-in collective message. I hope you guys are doing well. It's going to be a collective reading, so this reading may or may not resonate with you. It is not time specific or sign specific, so please take the messages that apply and simply leave the rest. Guys, what can I say? I had a very interesting evening or morning, and I had a dream that was very, very strange in nature. I don't even know where to begin. But what I'm getting from the collective energy, there's something happening to your emotional body right now. So you guys could be revisiting things that maybe are the underlying reasons as to why things trigger you or make you upset, okay? So it's kind of like, let's say this person is upset with someone, but the reason that they got that upset or that it evoked emotion out of them is because there's something traumatic that they're holding on to inside that hasn't been released. So you guys could be exploring that. I'm gonna get this deck for that specifically, and I see somebody exploring that a lot. It's like, wow, I get the energy of the absence of a parent. So it was the absence or the neglect of a parent that really triggers a person in certain areas when it comes to dealing with close relationships, okay? So I would explore that so that you can release. I'm just getting dense energy, and it reminded me of a TikTok that I was seeing where these people go to this like yoga like class, but it's not really a yoga class. It's where these spiritual helpers, these mentors do stuff to this person to release dense energy in certain places of the body that hold a lot of trauma. Like the body holds trauma. So sometimes you see these people like jerking and shaking and like getting all that dense energy out. I feel like somebody could have done this recently, or it's an energy of needing to release that. It's a ball of energy. It's just stuck. Something is stuck here. So I would, if you resonate with that, where you feel like you need to explore what that is, do that. I get mostly either abuse or neglect. Right? And then my dream, y'all, it gave me the vibes of a child that people couldn't find. This might be very specific. It could also just be symbolic. It was like I saw a kid in an RV and everybody was looking for this girl. Okay, gender doesn't have to be specific, but in the dream it was a little girl. People were looking for this kid left and right. My light just got brighter. People were looking for this kid left and right. And she was like, I don't know why, but like when I saw the RV or when I saw this like camper, it looked like those buses or those RVs that you take on road trips. Somebody had this kid there. And when I stormed in, like my first concern was this kid in here for weeks without the air conditioning on, like the heat? Something about the heat was specific. I was like, oh my God, like she's gotta be in here. And I was worried that she was too hot, because you know when you leave kids or babies in a heated car and these parents go to like grocery stores, something about this has everything to do with neglect. Anyway, I was rushing in there. I saw like she was surviving on crackers or whatever she could find in that RV. It's like somebody had purposely left her there. But she was like a missing kid or something. And I don't think anything happened to her physically. She didn't look like nobody abused her in any way. But I did see that she was just fending for herself for a long period of time. And it made me very upset. But I could see people were like uniting in this fret of needing to find her. And there was comparisons with the different people that were trying to find her. I could see this woman. She was incredibly tall, taller than I was. It's like, I'm like, what, 5'10"? This person looked to be like 6'3" at least. And I was like, oh wow, she's very tall. Something about blue eyes is significant. Dark hair could be, blonde hair, but I also saw this boot in a vision. So this, I went to look it up because to me this is very specific. This little thing, I looked it up, it's called a spur. So, and they're called Western boots to be specific. So this could have something to do with Western culture, whether, you know, in the United States or European, in nature. And they ended up finding the kid, but there was something suspicious about the way people were like frantically looking for her in this really big house as well. But she was in an RV, and I feel like she was just put away there. I don't know if it was done on purpose. Like, there's something about this looking like, I don't know if it's it's obviously an abduction, but something about it is shiesty to me. But there was unity. It's like this issue made people come together from different culture backgrounds, races. Yeah. So I thought that was pretty interesting. And it doesn't have to be literal, y'all. Like, things can be symbolic. When you think of a kid being neglected, that could be someone's experience when they were a child. Maybe somebody had to fend for themselves for a longer period of time, and that's the trauma that you hold. Okay? But we're gonna see. I find that very, 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 very interesting. This deck doesn't feel right. So we're gonna see. Thank heavens the kid didn't look, you know, malnourished or anything, other than it was surviving on what she could figure out for herself in that camper or that RV. It was really weird. I was just like, why are you, like, who left you here? It's like someone specifically took her just so that she would be missing for an X amount of period of time. But they didn't do anything to her physically. I didn't get that impression at all, other than you have to fend for yourself. Okay, so I don't know if that's an experience you could have had as a child, or if this is significant in the now. For some of you, there is a divided family, a very big family, but divided, and it's this issue that is bringing them together. Other thing, itchy ring fingers. If you have an itchy ring finger, I looked up that spiritual meaning as well. Crazy. I'm getting so many downloads, y'all. Like, I'm just getting a lot of downloads at once. Itchy ring fingers are a good omen. Or somebody who has like an itchy palm. It could mean money, right? They say that sometimes. I don't know if I believe in all superstitions, but yes, some of them are very true. It says, itchy ring finger is often a sign you're ready to become engaged to somebody. You might want to ask your partner the big question, or feel like they might ask you it soon. At any rate, it will happen quickly. You're ready, and your finger is anticipating the wedding ring, sending you a good omen of what's to come. Yeah, strange. So I had a reading the other day where I saw that engagement energy. So some of y'all, you intuitively could be feeling that coming for yourselves. But this family thing was very specific. I would love to get to the bottom of it. For some of you, you were left alone as a child for a lengthy period of time, and I got this strange energy. Look at the light brightening. I got this strange energy of somebody needing to hold you. It's like I just kept hearing, I just want my mom, or I just want my dad. So you could get triggered in certain areas of life, but really, when you really break down to the core of that pain, it's because you wanted your parent when you were left alone, or when you were under this traumatic experience. Like, this energy is wild, and let's see who wants to come out. The Sun, Strength, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, this family. Look, Justice is here. Okay, we'll see what wants to come through. Look at these cards. Six of Swords. Page of Swords, the Devil, the World, Knight of Swords, Three of Cups, Five of Wands. Yeah, there is something shysty going on here. Somebody is withholding this kid as a form of control. I don't feel like they're doing this to abuse the child. They're doing this to control a narrative. It's kind of giving me like, oh, well, I'm gonna do this, and if I don't get my way, because I'm seeing it. There could be a lot of family members fighting, quarreling, all hell-bent about... Look, the Six of Swords, you can see how somebody is being taken away or moved away. It's movement. It's creating distance, right? When I get the Page of Swords to the Devil, it's kind of like the Devil obviously talks about possessiveness, corruption, evil deeds. With the Page of Swords, it's like someone is on high alert, watchful about whatever they're doing that they know is wrong. I'm seeing a lot of like hustle and bustle being created on the internet, likely by community groups, because to me this is like quarreling, fighting, community matters, and this information coming in quick with the world. This could be internet news spreading. The Hermit to me is like searching for something. All right, but with the Five of Swords, there's manipulation around this search. When I get the Ace of Coins, to me, it's like this is what somebody wants. Somebody wants something in turn. It's like whatever they did here concerning, I feel a child, is to control a narrative. Nine of Wands in the reverse, Ten of Swords. This is a direct betrayal. This is causing for somebody, or it's pushing for somebody to give up or surrender something. Because this is like something has gone too far here. Tell me more about this. Nine of Wands in the reverse is like surrender. Six of Coins. Yeah, to me this is like give what I want so you can get this kid. This feels so random. Yeah, I don't like doing these messages, but I know what I saw. I know exactly what I saw. Yeah, it's a family. Like, to me, Seven of Pentacles is a long time. The Ten of Cups is family. There could be a father figure involved. Okay? With this family matter. Something here about money, right? Looking at what I got. This person needs to pay something. It's to kind of like, you know, it's a shakedown. Something is a shakedown, y'all. When I get the Nine of Wands in the reverse, it's like you can't hold on to any barriers. Like to me, it's like surrendering. It's giving up. And it's a shakedown. Six of Pentacles is giving to receive something. And I'm seeing this Page of Cups here. This is a shakedown. We have the Eight of Cups, a crooked Six of Wands. There's something about status here or public appearance. Someone here could have had a very important role, or they were like looked up to in some way, but I see somebody turning their back on that life. Like, yes, because this is like, this is a very worried person. There's something this person can't handle. It's like this is one step too far. This is someone who, like, I feel like somebody did this to a person. Like, you know, I don't necessarily, it doesn't have to be like a kidnapping. It could definitely be like a withholding of something, so I force your hand. When you think of children, it's of high importance. It's a part of me, right? Somebody is withholding something from a person in an attempt to shake them down. It's someone or something they care about, and they feel very overwhelmed. They would want to break free from this corruption, but they can't because of this shakedown. There's a shakedown here. I don't know what they want from this person, but it's like they use this person's weakness against them. And when you think of parents, like, they obviously care about their children. They're precious to them, right? Most parents, okay? But this is something this person cares about. It doesn't have to be a child. It could be like, oh, if you don't do this, we're holding this item away from you, or we're going to mess with something you've created. This is weird. Tell me more. What is this person in 9 Swords about? What is this? The Death card and the 4 of Wands. I see a changing living circumstances. I see a change in living circumstances. Somebody here might need to give up a property for some. Or there's something the person who's shaking this individual down wants. What are they holding over their head? I'm seeing a change in living circumstance. I see somebody leaving a life where they were once really held in high regard, I feel, by the community. But they're leaving this behind because something is just costing this person too much. I see a change in living circumstances, or the ending of a relationship, or a home situation. This could also be a commitment. Tell me more about what I'm getting here. We have the Empress. This could be a mother undergoing this. There could be a mother involved. So sorry. We have the Queen of Wands to the Ace of Wands to the High Priestess. Tell me more. Page of Coins. I'm seeing parents and a child. Emperor and Empresses are often parents, and I'm seeing a child. Somebody here could be nervous about, it's like the well-being of this kid given its parents. Like, and for some of you, I'm getting this vibe. These could be older parents or like grandparents even. It's like they're an established couple, but this kid isn't necessarily theirs. Tell me a little bit more. We have a King of Water. This person, there's a masculine here as well who genuinely cares about the well-being of this page. Somebody here could be going through like a home change. This could also be a baby daddy, okay? King of Cups usually gives me that energy. When you have a Queen of Cups, King of Cups, it's like baby daddy, baby mom energy. This is a shakedown. I keep hearing it's a shakedown. Somebody wants something of a person. Either they want them to cough something up, give something up, or surrender a fight or a family feud. And the way they're doing this is in withholding something precious from them or messing with them. And I feel the energy of children here. Or something could be triggering a person when they were undergoing abuse or neglect as a child, because energy is so interchangeable. Energy is very interchangeable. Even the way this Page of Coins is on top of the 9 swords. It's like a nightmare. It's like, you know, when it's like reliving a nightmare. It's like, I've gone through this as a kid. This feels the same. Like something here feels like a bit of a nightmare to a person because it's jolting a memory from the past. Somebody who could have been raised by a grandparent, not necessarily their parents. Yeah, it's forcing this person to choose a path that brings about healing. This is torment. This is a living nightmare. Okay? And it's like, I need to change. I need to change my sense of direction. I need to change how I live my life. Because this chaos is not fresh. There could be people fighting with an individual. Look at this Ace of Cups here and the Sun. I'm telling you, this is fighting over a child. There could be family feuds, fighting about, it's concerning the well-being of a kid. I promise you, that's what it feels like. It's like there are so many differences of opinions here, but there's no peace. There is no peace, I'm hearing. There is never any peace here. It's always some kind of fight, some kind of, and I feel like in that craziness, it is affecting the well-being of a kid, because it's like, who has time to focus on the children when there's so much chaos going on and people fighting with each other all the time? I don't know if a kid wandered off or something, but I'm just getting this vibe because like dreams are so symbolic. This kid probably just feels like it's alone. Like it's like, well, I'll fend for myself then. And something is like history repeating itself concerning a child. Ace of Cups to the Sun. It's about blessings in our lives. Children, yeah, that bring us joy. Damn. This is pushing this person to do something that in ways is for the betterment of this child. And it's so funny because I'm seeing kids in my dreams. Yes, this morning was that little girl in the RV, and the night before was a disabled child with concerning their hands. And it's like this kid was maybe a teenager, but he was very tiny, and I was like cradling him. Such a sweetheart. It was so, I just get a lot of kids these days in my dreams, but this case is kind of strange. Tell me more. What else do I need to know? Page of Wands to the Two of Cups, Ace of Swords. There's a decision this person is making. A final decision. I see a kid, right? The pages are all children for me, but this is also news. I'm seeing with the Two of Cups. There is a couple here who are balanced, emotionally giving, receptive, loving, and kind. And I see a kid being a part of that. It's like we want this kid to be amongst two people who can properly care for it and love it. Because I'm seeing these plans in work, y'all. It's like we need to make these plans concerning this page. There could be an earth sign child or a fire sign child of significance. Ding ding, confirmation. So this kid could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. A parent could be a Libra or a Taurus, a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. Yeah, I'm seeing it here. I'm seeing there could be like a child that leans towards a couple. I don't know who this couple is. This couple could be its grandparents, parents, one of its parents with another parent. Like I'm getting the energy of blended families, 10 out of 10, okay? Because that's what it was showing me. It's like I just saw this really tall woman, and I was like looking at her like, wow. And then I see other people, but they look different. They look like they come from different places. And when you think of women who are tall, European women are freaking tall. Like, I'm talking Amazon bombshells from a different different walk of life. Like, I thought I was tall. Wait until you go to the Netherlands. I'm just saying, like, amazing. And she looked, I don't know, I can't say she looked Dutch, but she looked very tall. This woman was at least 6'4" or 6'5" without heels. And I look up at her like, well, damn. Somebody here could be of has European blood in them. She didn't look Dutch to me, but I'm hearing. Anyway, I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. You get the point. Western culture. I keep hearing Western culture. Very individualistic. But there's love here between these two people. These could be caretakers. Tell me more about these decisions. This is kind of random, yo. Yeah. There's someone here who could be maybe incapable of taking care of a kid because they have health issues, whether mental or physical. This is something. This is a decision this person is very emotional about. There's a lot of weight here. It's like emotional baggage. With the Five of Swords at the bottom too. People are trying to manipulate this decision and this outcome. Yes, look, because they want to claim dominion over a child. For some, even an air sign child. Because I'm seeing all these pages now. I saw all four of them. I saw the Page of Cups at some point. See the Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles on my spread, a Page of Swords. It's like people are trying to manipulate the situation, claim this situation, be possessive of it because they refuse. It's like when it boils down to it, right? I see two people who would be exceptional at providing the nurture and care to this kid, or plural, because now I have two pages out. All right, but there is such a dispute. These could be arguments, being petty, and to a point where someone can just be like, you know what, I'm going to snatch this kid and run away with it. It's really like just ridiculous when that doesn't serve the kid anything. It's like, I'm just getting this vibe of the same people who are being possessive, controlling, threatening, are actually causing the bad and negative experiences onto the child. Do you understand? It's like it's surrounding page. It's surrounding the page. And I see a very big decision needing to be made so that this kid can be amongst two people who are loving and caring. And somebody knows this. It's like they know they're being put under like a pressure cooker here. I want to know what this person's going to do, because I feel this is an adult who's lying awake at night about this. It's like, I know I need to do something. This is like they can right the wrongs of perhaps an experience they've had as a child. It's like, I don't want this kid to have to go through the same crap I went through. But it's surrounded by this negativity of a very controlling, maybe even narcissistic parent or grandparent, okay? There's something here where there's a lot of manipulation and possessiveness over a kid, causing a lot of family feuds. And for some of you, the way it could have manifested in my dream is like something happens to this kid and all of a sudden all the drama and like anger and, you know, bitterness, resentment and feuds dissipate because everyone has the interest of the child at heart. It's like everyone has to like, no, we need to do what's best for this child, okay? We need to put our differences aside, I'm hearing. Something like that is happening here. But there's definitely a side here who don't budge. They don't budge. They're very, like, and it has something to do, I'm hearing, it's the mindset, it's the culture. It's the way they see things. They're very cold as well. They're not very warm, I'm hearing. They're not warm. It's bringing me back to this image. Western. Western culture characteristics. Rational thinking, individualism, capitalism, Christianity, modern technology, human rights, scientific thinking. Consumerism. La-di-da. Okay. Something about this is very traditional. Anyway. Tell me more. Where is this going? Let's finish up this reading. King of Swords. Yeah. There is someone here who I feel is getting hired, who is inserted in this decision. This could be a detective. This could be a lawyer. This could be, you know how you have CPS? Okay. This could be someone on this case. King of Swords. It's getting serious now because this is a problem. If y'all are fighting here all about this, for some of you, this is a young kid. Okay. I see some kind of new beginning. Somebody was clinging on to something. Greed, control, judgment is being passed on this. This news will happen swiftly. Okay. Because this King of Swords is on the situation. This King of Swords is trying to, it's like bring order to this mess. Because it's not about you. You know what's so funny too? These people who are acting out like this, it's like their distorted inner child is what's making them act this stupid. Because it's like, if you could be a real adult for 2 hot seconds, you would put your needs aside and care about these children instead of making it about you. These people could be arguing like this because it's like, it has me piped up. This energy is here. It's high. This could be happening right now. Look how bright that is, God. This is happening right now. And this one here wants to bring order. It's like, let me shed a light. Because it's not about you right now. It's about this kid. For some kids. Or a baby. Because I'm getting Empress energy with the Ace of Cups. That could be someone who is expecting. It's not about y'all. Stop making it about you. For once. Because their distorted inner child is like, but I want this. But I want my way. It's like someone with sense needs to be inserted here. Fuck. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, there's someone here who's like keeping stuff hidden. For some of you, there's a person here who's like gatekeeping this kid. It's like, no, you can't come here. This kid is mine. The moon, you won't know where to find it. Tell me more about this King of Swords. It's weird. This reading is kind of weird. 10 of Wands. Damn. Why is it 10 of Wands here? Well, he's looking into this. Could be a man. Judgment. 4 of Coins. 8 of Wands. Strength. This King of Swords, this detective, this lawyer, this judge, this whoever, hoopla, has a final decision to make that he's going to communicate. It's kind of heavy to the person who's been clinging to control. Tell me more about this. About, yeah, 6 of Cups, kids. This is going to close out a cycle. There's someone here who, they operate from the burdens of the past that they carry around. There's something they've held on to. They could have held on to the past. They could have held on to their past norms, certain traumas that they've held on to, that they've been exposed to. This is judgment is being called on it because it's not just affecting them, it's affecting others. I see a decision here. Something reads like salvation or freedom. You see how it's like All these people, they look kind of naked. There's this kid in the middle. I'm telling you, it's something where this decision will free everybody up from this troubling, overbearing, heavy, mentally tormenting situation. And with this Six of Cups, this could be a reunion. This could be a reunion amongst siblings. This could be a reunion amongst caretaker and child, parent and child. All I know is that this decision is going to be in the best interest of the child or children. Because with the Six of Cups, that's beautiful memories. That's a reconciliation. That's emotional harmony. It's balance. So thank God, because this is a mess. It pisses me off. It's like, put your BS aside for 2 hot seconds and care about the kid. That's what I'm getting. Frustration. Yeah, it's gonna close a chapter to this mess. Because this gatekeeping is just absolute BS. Exactly. The Tower is waiting behind it. It's like the chapter's closing because this Bowser, this controlling, disgusting energy who's constantly like on high alert, wanting their way, right? Manipulative as hell, I feel, centered around a child, is getting the fat tower. It's like, this is uprooting everything you've ever known, because that's how we restore balance, emotional balance, for the sake of this love, a blessing, youth, right? A minor. Because it's like the corruption they're exposing to, it's like this kid will end up being just like them if they don't watch out. It's pretty effed up, y'all. It's like, no, the cycle needs to end. There's too much at stake. Hierophant left behind. This is a institution, a government official could be making this decision. Okay, bringing forward the findings. This is no joke. 7 of Coins. This could have been monitored for a while. 7 of Pentacles is, this could have taken months to come to this conclusion. They've been monitoring the toxicity for months. How? I don't know. It's like we're looking at the time, energy, and investments of this disgusting individual who is behind exposing these kids or a kid to toxicity. That's what I feel. Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. I'm telling you, this institution, this group is initiating new beginnings, fresh starts. I see somebody very upset about it. Okay, this is a family sorrow. There's someone here who's not happy here. Somebody is not so happy with this outcome. It's emotionally painful for some of you, because it's like, while it's in the betterment of the kid, it still hurts me. There's someone here who's gonna feel like very sad. It's like, while this is for the best, it still hurts. Okay, something still hurts, something is still sad, but it's initiating new beginnings. And it's like, we need to do what's best for bingo. Yeah, 9 of Cups. What's in the best interest of a page. It's not about you, but it's heartbreaking. It's like someone just wants this nightmare to end. It's just so sad. Yo, I'm so sorry that this is the message of today, but I had to get it out because this is someone's reading. It's like, we're doing what's in the best interest of the child. This government, this CPS, whatever the heck we call it nowadays, right? I don't know, okay? But I'm seeing it's the government. They're ordering this. Okay, it's not, this could have been an assessment done on a child as well, okay? Like a doctor doing an assessment on a child for some. Because I say that the sick is at the bottom of the deck. It's like, we need to do something about this because this ain't right. This ain't right. And I see somebody heartbroken about how things end, but there's still a level of, okay, I understand, because they are stepping in and they're doing what's best for the child. But it's still someone is emotionally upset about this outcome. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know why. I feel like this is just sad. Like, I don't want to do these readings. Someone is getting kicked to the curb. Listen. Someone is getting kicked to the curb. There's a person here who could have, yeah, because it's like something was a direct red flag to these people who are on this case. It feels like a CPS case. Someone is getting kicked to the curb. I feel like this is a toxic person getting kicked to the curb. They're like, you're too big of a threat to this kid. Throwing away, getting rid of, tossing out. I feel like they're tossing out a person. It's not just, they're getting rid of a whole person. Yes, this is about kids for some of you, 2 kids, okay? When I get this card, it says crush, but to me, I also get kids, all right? Could be a little boy or a little girl, it doesn't matter. Gender isn't specific here in my readings. I know what I'm getting, okay? It's like they're investigating the kids. Yeah? They've been watching this situation. For some of you, there's people who aren't even aware of this. They're watching. There's a detective who has been watching these kids, or a kid. Damn. If I ever needed confirmation of anything. Under spiritual attack, insecure. There is an insecure person involved here who they are, it's like people are trying to fight with the negative energies that are in this cluster situation. Somebody who is very insecure of themselves as well. And I feel like it has a lot to do with their past. We have keeping you a secret in the reverse. I hate nothing about you. And brainstorming. Someone here, it's like there's a solution that somebody has been up at night with. With keeping a secret in the reverse, they might need to be honest. You know when some people don't say all they need to say, but it's so key to the well-being of someone else? Someone here has been up at night with a situation that they need to out. Keeping a secret in the reverse. They've been insecure about either opening up, being honest, saying the truth. They're trying to solve this problem. What did I say about my dream being about problem solving? Ideas, problem solving, figuring ish out. This is someone who knows that the way to solve the problem is to open their mouth and be honest to authorities who have been monitoring this anyway. So if you lie or if you cover something up, you look very suspicious to people who have been monitoring this for months. Okay. So you don't want to, yeah, somebody here might need to vent. It says talking about your issues. Talk. Be honest. Because I feel this little like, I don't want to get in trouble or I don't want this to happen, because it's like, yeah, now the big boys are involved. But listen, I see that someone knows that in being honest, in saying something that is vital to the case, the problem will resolve because people are here to help. These people don't get their childhood issues or feelings involved. They're very matter of fact and they care about the kid. And at the end of the day, if you do too, right, you have to be honest. I see somebody outing a secret. Or a secret, yeah. It's a warning. This secret is an alert. This could have something to do with a private relationship. something that is private, arguments about this, because it's like a person's physical well-being is not good under these circumstances. So it's like you're gonna want to open your mouth. This reading, y'all, making my stomach turn a little bit, not gonna lie. Y'all, abundance is near. Third-party interference. I feel like better days are ahead. I feel like this kid or these kids will be amongst two people who love each other and love this kid as well. I see a good outcome. I just see it's kind of gets ugly and in between. But what I like is that order is established here, because without these people, without these individuals, this government, institution, all of that, without them, there is no order here. And a kid is suffering. That's what I can tell you very much. Okay? I can tell you that. Someone here has been keeping their mouth shut about something they need to open up and be honest with. Speak your truth. I don't know if they're keeping something a secret to protect another person who is a threat to this kid. There's somebody here who needs to be, who's going to be put in a corner to speak the truth. Because healthy boundaries need to be established with a person who affects the well-being of kids. It's not about you. It's not about your fears anymore. Healthy boundaries need to be established. One's truth needs to come out. Because this Nine of Swords is telling me that it's a person who knows that certain plans need to be put in effect. Certain decisions need to be made to resolve this. To regain balance. Something by winter. This balance will be restored by winter. This could be happening right now. I'm like, in ways, like this was a difficult reading. This was a karmic lesson, basically. Yeah, this person is so fearful. And you know what? Like, I bet that this reading has triggered the hell out of this person, because I feel like, I don't know why I'm feeling this is them. Whoever this reading is attracting, you're here. You're probably very fearful. This reading might have triggered the hell out of you. But you know what to do, okay? You know what to do. You know you need to speak your truth. You know you need to do what's in the best interest of everyone, mainly the kids or kid, or our baby, okay? Because I get everything here. You know, my stomach is like protesting here too. It's like, oh yes. That's so funny, y'all. I don't know, I think I'm lightly lactose intolerant, so when I drink anything with milk, my stomach sometimes acts funny, okay? But yes. Oh man, that lightened the load. That lightened the air here. I'm so sorry if this is happening to you. But you need to, oh my gosh. Wow, I heard you need to be the parent you wish you had. That hit deep. You need to be the parent you wish you had. You're fearful. You're probably anxiety ridden. You have regrets. You're probably having an ego death. Okay, an ego can be fear too. So you're shedding the things that have you here. You heard that? I'm telling you, confirmation left and right. Somebody here could be dealing with progressive. The progressive is good, right? Progressive is progression. You are progressing. Because when you get to the 9 swords, it's not too far along. This is the ending of this season where you are being challenged to become a parent you wish you had, or like stand up for something, right? This is a very specific reading. It's not everybody's reading. Yeah, there's a third party interference. I'm telling you, there's like this cluster F corrupt leader or authoritative energy that's super controlling, interfering with your growth, the well-being of yourself, and likely youngsters, okay, that put you in this place. And you have to fight. Like, I feel like for some reason I'm getting, you have to fight. It's not about just you. You need to be the savior you wish you had, okay? And it might be hard, but I need you to do this, okay? This reading is here for you. These new beginnings will be granted. The well-being of these kids or a child or a youngster or even a teen is like banking on you just stepping up, okay? You need to step up. It's not about just you anymore. And I feel like something is triggering your inner child. But you alleviating this and likely healing this is you doing what you wish maybe a caretaker or a parent would have done for you. I see this kid like being with 2 people who are healthy for it. However that needs to be done, you have to figure this out. There's love here, there's care. Ugg boots could be of significance, but what are Ugg boots? They're very comfortable, they're warm, right? There's love here. That's what these kids need, or that's what the kid needs. Love, generosity, companionship, kind gestures, empathy, not control, chaos, dysfunction, physical abuse for some, neglect, stress and anxiety. Do something for this. Anyway, I'm not gonna preach because you already know you're here. Whoever I'm speaking to is probably here, or they've gotten over this, or they're nervous. Okay, I'm hearing they're nervous for some of you to what this group or this judge or this detective says or decides. Damn. I'm so sorry. Like I'm just so sorry. For some of you never heard an apology. You need an apology. You never got the apology you deserved. Say it to yourself. Say, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Keep saying it. Say it to yourself. Apologize to you. Heavy energy. Heavy energy. Yeah, people are moving here. Moving and parting ways. It's almost over. I don't know who needs to hear that. It's almost over. You're almost there. Just apologize to yourself. Give yourself the apology you never heard of another. Yo. Yeah, what did I say? If I can't have you, no one can. There is a possessive POS in this energy. It's very like, well, I'm not going to give you up. I'm not going to give this up. This person could have done all kinds of stuff. This is I wouldn't put it past this one. This is someone you could have lived with. They were at the heart of a very toxic home environment. So I'm telling you, no one needs to be in here. No kid needs to be exposed to that. That's why you are moving, or someone is moving, and they'll be danged if they leave that kid there with this person. I'm telling you. This energy is pretty fucked up. Yeah, look, I'm seeing a card peek out here, right? I'm looking at it. And I'm lifting this up to see which one it is. It says I had a run-in with the law. Someone here is doing illegal things. What they do is corrupt regardless. I don't care how you flip it or switch it. This person is corrupt. And there are kids, or there's a kid who is getting the butt end of a situation. It's like I'm getting the short end of a stick because either my caretaker is effed up or my parent is effed up. Nope. Split the deck again. This is a separation of households. Look how there's kids here. Yo, my stomach ain't playing today. Damn, this is not a fun reading. I've seen all I needed to see from this deck. This is a problem getting solved. All right. Can I have some guided messages for this person? I wasn't ready. Can I have some guided messages for this person? Heart chakra, yeah. Sometimes I like when I do this, it's like it's the heart chakra. Wow, look at this. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, we're starting with heart chakra. Love is the heart of the matter. Your heart chakra is the center within your physical being, attuned most to love. It's safe for you to love and be loved with an open heart as we stand by with perfect protection and guidance. Your heart chakra is being, I feel, activated, cleansed or healed, purged. There's a lot of trauma in your heart chakra. I'm going to tell you right now. Because I feel like there was something about an apology or some kind of like, there's an apology here. And when I see this, an opportunity to forgive, it's like not that you need to apologize. For some, you need to apologize to yourself. For some, you need to, you wanted an apology from someone else. But there's forgiveness that wants to be had, because what comes after an apology, right? One would hope forgiveness. It says the opportunity to forgive. You see how there's a koala here and a baby koala hanging on. When I think of koalas, they run in packs, right? Or these babies, they're always clinging on to the parent. It's very nurturing. It's very warm. It's the opposite of a cold environment. You know, it's cuddly, it's sweet. You're on my phone going, and the thing is, I did that because I wasn't hearing calls. I missed a call because my phone was on silent, so I turned it on. But look, this situation brings you the opportunity to heal, grow, and release negative patterns. Hold the intention of seeing the other person's inner divine light and goodness. We will help you release unforgiving thoughts, feelings, and energies, and lift you to a higher place of peace and compassion. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Look at the bottom of the deck. Family. What did I say in my dream about blended families, people from different cultures and backgrounds? All of them have a different look to them. Okay, like kids could be of these ages for some, but when I see all this guidance, these angel wings, it's like there's so much light that surrounds them. This situation is rooted in an emotional experience with a family member, which we can help you to understand and heal. In your mind and heart, surround this person, yourself, and the experience with calming blue light and many angels. Be open to the gifts within this situation and allow yourself to feel peace. I'm telling you, there will be a peaceful resolution to this, and for some, it comes with speaking your truth and being honest. There's a controlling energy here. It's vile. And it has something to do with their upbringing or the way they see things, being very rigid and narrow-minded. And this fight, this dysfunction is affecting youngsters to a point where something else or some other official needs to step in to make a big decision here. It's not about you, I'm hearing. No. And this is challenging you, I feel, in some way. And I'm sorry. Like, I just keep wanting to say, I'm sorry this is happening to you. I'm really sorry this is happening to you. But this is a lesson about something in your upbringing coming back around that you need to explore. And you need to, again, be the savior, be the parent you wish you had. Look how bright my light gets when I speak about that. I'm not playing with y'all. This is a serious reading. This is a serious reading. Bless your heart. So sorry. I keep wanting to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry that happened to you. I'm sorry you were exposed to that. I'm sorry that you're being challenged to do this now. But you can. You're being called to. You're being called to speak up. You're being called to step up. You're being called to do some adulting on behalf of those who can't fend for themselves. And it's triggering you because this literally is mirroring something in your past that challenges you to do these things. Like, it paralyzes somebody. It has them in fear. And you're so much stronger. There's TLC needed here, and I see a lot of TLC coming in. I see the TLC being exchanged amongst two people who love each other, and that same TLC being passed down to the younger generations. Thank God. Okay? It will happen. You just need to move in the right direction and work with these people who are trying to do what's best for everyone involved. They're professionals. Okay? Can I get some Kipper energy here? We have a marriage. This could be a contractual marriage involved. We have change at the bottom. To me, these read like parents. Whether these be grandparents or actual parents or a married couple for some of you. The grandparents are married. I don't know. But that's harmony in a union. We have occupation. Tell me more. We have despair. We have expectation. Pathway opening up. Adjudication. Family room. This directly affects the family. Somebody here could be married. Somebody here could be assessing a couple in general, assessing a marriage, or assessing two people who could potentially be caretakers. I have occupation that's also being assessed. How have you been occupying your time? What do you do for a living? Etc., 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 etc. This is a case that people are looking and monitoring. Okay, it's like, what do you do? Okay, what do you do? All right. There's despair here on someone's part because I'm telling you, while this opens up the pathway, it alleviates blockages of problems, etc. It opens up the pathway. There will be someone in despair. I can't say who it is, but it affects maybe how they deal with the family, get access to a kid for some of you. It all affects the family, all right? Because there are changes happening. These changes someone is very concerned about right now, okay? Anything else? Yeah, poverty. This is, for some of you, a person who when they were a child were struggling. You see the neglect. Something is triggering this person's trauma because I feel like I'm talking to a person who's an adult, but it's triggering them when they were young. This person is feeling like they're at a rock bottom, and I feel this person could be thinking about somebody or thinking about a maternal figure in their life or someone who's very nurturing. Somebody here is thinking about the past. They could be thinking about a person. This person needs TLC. It's almost like they need TLC and they know that offspring needs TLC. There's something about TLC, love, family, union. I'm telling you, I can't make this up. Look what's behind family, a child. What does the child card say? You care deeply about children and they readily respond to your love, okay? All children, including your own inner child, require love. Oh my gosh. Affection and attention. We can clear and open your heart and schedule so that you can give more time and energy to the children who need you. I'm done. 1 hour and 5 minutes in this last reading. You are being challenged to give yourself the love, TLC, that someone else in the past couldn't give you, as well as give it to kids. For some of you, you are teachers, caretakers, nannies here, are very good with children. There's something here where a person, it's like they're being activated to do something to care for the vulnerable and innocent. It's like, if these are your kids or these are kids in general, you're being activated to care about these matters in ways it's healing you at the same time, because you need to. And for some, this is just a start. Like for some of you, there's neglect here because you've neglected yourself. And you've neglected yourself because you've been neglected. I'm seeing neglect here. I'm seeing working overtime for some of you, doing weird jobs as a kid to make ends meet. There's despair here because it's jolting a memory of your past. But this is the beginning of that change where you are saving you and in turn saving others who need you. And I feel there is a child who needs you, or children who need you in your line of work to come. For some of you, you're going to give back to, look, the innocence. What did I say? Your innocence. For some of you, you were robbed of your innocence. This is heartbreaking. You were robbed of your innocence. Look at the chills again. Beloved one, everyone is guiltless in truth, as no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. Give us your feelings of heaviness so we can lighten your load. Give us any guilt, anger, or blame that may shroud your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more, your innocence and the innocent. Okay? You need to give love to that, to what really matters here. And you have someone in mind. For some of you, this is something that when the courts decide how the chips fall here, I see a lot of blessings coming in, and I see a loving partnership that is literally like a gift. Yo, I'm seeing there's a loving partnership here. I don't know who that is. I don't know if you know these people. I don't know if you are being called to be with a loving partner and wait in turn for the betterment of a kid to come, or kids to come, or existing ones. Okay, but I'm seeing that in that Two of Cups again. That's how you kind of correct the bloodline, is what I'm hearing. And it's not about literal, it's about the beliefs you instill in your generations to come. It's not about what they look like. It's not about what they smell like, how tall or short they are, how stumpy, this, that. I don't care. It's not about literal bloodline. It's a spiritual thing, okay? It's kind of like, well, I want my kids to be exposed to this because that will better them as human beings, not because, you know, it has something to do with correcting what they look like. No, this is all about love. It's all about care. It not only will restore your heart chakra, but those of the ones that will basically pave the way for our future. Like, come on now. It matters. You matter. You always mattered. I don't know why I'm talking like this to somebody who has really had a messed up experience as a kid, and now it's like they're being called to save those who reflect what they've gone through. You can do it. Can we have some lasting messages? This is a very heavy reading. Can't make it up. You can do it. Be bold. Be bold and make the first move. There's something you need to do. Whoever this reading is for, be bold. There's something that's out of balance in your life, in whoever's life this is of importance. Be bold. You need to be bold. It's about this Two of Wands. It requires a free will choice, but you're being put under pressure. I'm hearing under pressure. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, adjustments are required. This can't happen unless certain adjustments are made. It can't pan out that way unless something, you are some kind of key ass ingredient. That's why I'm preaching today. You are a key ingredient to this changing. Adjustments are required, and the divine says, be bold, make the first move. You. I want you to walk away from this reading. I don't know if you, I'm getting the energy of someone who stopped midway to cry. Okay, that's okay. I want you to walk away from this reading making a plan of how what I said will lead to the change of what's necessary here for the betterment of your future and likely a minor or one to come. Okay? But I feel like some here already exist for sure. This could be therapy. This could be counseling. This could be certain plans. This could be you working with these people, talking, being honest, and just laying it all out on the table and saying, look, at the end of the day, I want to brainstorm and figure out what's in the best interest of these kids or kid. I need you to be that hero right now. And in turn, you will save yourself too. I don't know why. They both come in the same hat here because I'm speaking to a person who's had a very traumatic past. This is your test. 111 as I say that. This is your test. This is you repairing the damages of the past, healing yourself. And don't feel bad if you had to cry here, because that's you releasing that old dense emotional body that I was talking about from the top of the reading. It has to be done. You have to let go of it. It has to come out. Do this for you. Do this for them. For some of you, I'm hearing somebody here needs to hear, I love you. You are loved. You were always loved. God loves you. Someone here didn't hear, I love you. Like, yo, my heart. Well, I love you. If it counts for something, right? Heavy reading. I'm gonna leave it there, y'all. I don't want to cry, but you're loved. God loves you. You've always been loved, and you are enough. In case you didn't hear that today, okay. So do what you gotta do. Make these changes. You know it. Don't let your anxiety and fear stop you. Discuss these matters. So that this change can occur here. All right, that's what I have for you. If this reading resonated, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, bye.